on level terms. Here they are. What will their response be? Venton Evans charging down the right. He has his opposite number 9 to contend with. Did manage to get the cross in. Yellow card will be shown here. Foul on Chong. So foul on the Cossack Chong. The yellow card. Striking Chong just at the point when he delivered the ball to Venton Evans. I tell you what, since the concession of that goal, the Jamaicans have looked a bit sprightly, as you believe a goal should do, should spring you into life. Of course, you want to get back on level terms. And they're starting to move the ball around a little bit more, with a bit more pace, the Jamaicans, and with a bit more intent. Good control in the end. McCarthy. Got to do a bit more though with those final passes. It's Jamaica's throw, no. McCarthy believes that the Jamaicans have won the throw, and he's correct. Well, no. Moroccans. It was their throw. He was confident it was his. Long pass across the field. No surprise, the cross that led to the goal came from the right side of the field. Jamaica's trying to be conservative. Not sure why. Though they've looked a bit more sprightly since the concession of the goal, I just get the impression that if they really take it to the Moroccans a bit more, things could happen. I've seen signs where skilled sets of the Jamaicans in taking on players from the Moroccan team one-on-one have shown signs of possibilities. So just about 8 or so minutes from now, Coach Miran Gordon will have his team together. Cossack shot. I start wondering if Chong was a player who got the card for play acting. And 19-1 so far tonight. Here the Jamaicans shouting instructions to each other on the field. Aaron Gordon, his voice coming through the sound effect microphone as well. Not hearing a lot from the Moroccans. They're allowing their football to do the talking. Nice ball played over the top. Chong. He's here, there, and everywhere. One moment he's the recipient of a yellow card. Before that, he was down. And now, all played over the top by Fletcher. Chong already very, very well. Might have moved a bit slow. But he reacted quicker than the Moroccan defense. And our goalkeeper advanced quickly as well. So quick summit there between Warren Barrett, the goalkeeper coach, and the standing coach, Aaron Gordon. Approaching 40 minutes in this game, and the Moroccans took the lead 7 minutes ago. Ahmed Haroudani, the man on target, profiting from a mistake by the Jamaicans. Over on the right side of the field, ball given away inside the Jamaican area, and the cross came in, and Haroudani was right there on the doorsteps of Amal Knight. Couldn't miss, didn't miss. Firm header there from Powell. Kosachan, ball taken off him. Ariappa cleaning up the mess. The other Jamaicans come forward once more. McCarthy, nice feet. Free kick one here by which is McCarthy. Was he cited for that bit of play? Yes. So free kick one by the Jamaicans. Knight. Trying to get Fletcher going. Fletcher's back was to the ball, and it landed on a foul. The Jamaicans back in possession in the form of Philip McCarthy. Phillips. No Fletcher. Had the easy pass. Ramon Howell was standing right in front of him, and he tried to make the more difficult pass. A la Kevin De Bruyne. Only that the Belgian genius, whenever he goes for those impossible passes, they come off more often than they don't. Latest Morocco free kick. So you're watching Austrian trophy football. Jamaicans will close their campaign in this competition on Friday. They take viewers, I'm sure, familiar with that bit of expression. Was Kosachan reacting to the ball getting away from him. Call it the Jamaican vernacular. So apologies if you happen to hear it. Here they come again though, the Moroccans. Approaching half-time, and they're good value for their 1-0 lead. They're looking to increase that lead. Phillips. McCarthy. A bit of pace on that one for someone who was so close to him. Carter Thomas was just meters in front of McCarthy, and you'd have thought he was all the way down the field. A bit of pace on that pass. The Jamaicans, the coaching staff in particular, shouting for the Jamaicans to be organized, keep the shape. We're approaching half-time. Yes, we've conceded one, but keep the shape. That's what's coming from the Jamaican coaching staff. Azrida. Jadi. Loads of space to work with here. The Moroccans over on the right channel. Looking for a cross or a corner. They've gotten the latter. Almost losing count on the number of corners that the Moroccans have managed to win. Look at that. Bit of gardening there from Amal Knight. He's taking a chunk of the grass out of the surface and replaced it to his liking. He has to be alert though for this corner, the latest one. 5 red shirts in the area waiting on the delivery. Well, header away there from the area by King. But the Moroccans are relentless. They're still there. Asaf tracked all the way. And the corner won again by the Moroccans. Fenton Evans was the player that heavily policed Asaf all the way to the touchline. Jadi, will he go direct in goal? No, he's floated it in. Looking for a red shirt. They managed to get one. So we're on 45 minutes, so we're now in added time. Had a 3-4 minute stoppage for Abdullah Kassal's injury. Half time. Says referee Sholton. And the Moroccans will go to their dressing room, the happier of the two teams. They managed a draw in their opening game against Qatar on Friday. And now halfway into this game against Jamaica, they're leading by a goal to nil, a goal courtesy of Amwande on minute number 33, profiting from a mistake by the Jamaicans who gave the football away inside their own half. The Moroccans made them pay and they head to their respective dressing rooms with the Atlas Lions of Africa leading by 1-0 in this Austrian trophy game here in Vienna. It's 7:45 local time, 10:45 back in Jamaica. So it's 1-0 in favor of Morocco. As I see the important stats at the top of the sheet there. The Moroccans have had 4 shots on target. Jamaicans yet to register 1. Corners 9-0. Fouls committed, equal number. Look at the ball possession percentage there at the foot of the screen. 6-6 to Morocco and 33 to the Jamaicans. And just looking at some of the highlights from the first 45 minutes where the Jamaicans spent the early part of the game trying to keep the Moroccans out. Shot there from Asaf. And Malik Howell just cleared that one away. One that went through a school of players. That's from Azridi. Anxious moments there for the Jamaicans. Here they come. It's a long-range effort that Amal Knight fell down on. He had it covered just to steady himself and to make sure he's in total control. He fell down on the football. But it was mostly Morocco. In fact, it was all Morocco. As you saw on the stat sheet there, they've got 4 shots on target to the Jamaicans, none. Coach Moran Gordon was off his bench a few times. another 15 minutes or so. By then, it will be time for the start of the second half.
Distance. That damn distance.
As you can see, graphically demonstrated at the top left-hand corner of your screen, leading this game by 1-0. A concession by Jamaica on minute 33 from Harunande, and the Jamaicans still behind on that occasion. The Moroccans looking forward to increasing that lead. This is Jadi, the man who really was the outstanding player for Morocco in the first half. They literally camped out in the early stages of the game in the Jamaican half of the field. They're looking to replicate the early stages of that first half here in the second half. Ball played across field. Kicking out Aziridi. Morocco looking quite menacing around the Jamaican 18-yard area. Just moving the ball around, moving it at pace at times, slowing the pace of the passing movement down, if you like. And now they're trying to pull the Jamaicans out with some success. A long-range effort. Charged down there by the Jamaican captain for the day, Adrian Mariappa. But they come again, the Atlas Lions. The World Cup bound for the 5th time in their history. Morocco. Their federation, the governing body, it's called the Royal Moroccan Football Federation. And just like Jamaica, they are yet to sort out full-time coach, a coach that they're settled on or have settled on to take them to the World Cup. After letting go the much-traveled Wahid Ali Hodzik 101 days before the start of the tournament. He's had a public spat with their best-known player, Hakim Ziyech from Chelsea. Ziyech decided that he was going to retire from international football at the age of 29. Well, he retired from football at the age of 28 because he could not see eye to eye with Halil Hadzik, who left him out of the team for the Asian Championship. And he didn't see any way back into the national team and decided that he was going to go. But now that Halil Hadzik is out, who knows? Hakim Ziyech could very well come back to the national team to play in the World Cup. But that's left to be seen. They just have that small matter of sorting out a full-time head coach. Similar situation in Jamaica as far as the sorting out of the head coach is concerned, not the World Cup. Thomas. Howell. So that's Ramon Howell to Malik Howell. The Moroccans inevitably have won the ball back. Looking to increase that lead. Jahid, nice sharing of the football by the Moroccans. Here they come again. This is Hamid Haddad. Eye-catching movements here by the Moroccans. They're now on the left channel. 1 or 2 step overs, losing possession, regaining. And they come again. All the Atlas Lions. Moroccans, if you're just joining us and not familiar with the teams, wearing the green shorts and red jerseys. Clearly the Jamaicans in the dark jerseys and yellow shorts, gold shorts if you like. But the Moroccans still with possession. They've moved this ball around quite nicely for the last minute and a half. They've taken the long way around and they're still menacingly just chopping at the Jamaican 18-yard area. Look at the passing game of the Moroccan team. The Jamaicans are all back behind the ball except for Jordan Fletcher. Another crossfield pass. This time, carelessness there from Abdullah Majok. Brought an end to that long passage of passing by the Moroccans. Ricardo Thomas with the throw for Jamaica. Hurried the boot it upfield. No clear sign of substitution by the Jamaicans at halftime. That's my process of elimination. We might just have a substitution that we've not yet picked up, but it doesn't seem so at the moment. It seems as if the 11 players who went in at the break are back out on the field. Same for Morocco. Jamaicans trying to keep the football. Richard King. Nice movement there from Richard King. What a beautiful relationship he has with this football with Richard King. The Moroccans have gotten behind the Jamaicans again.
دراري بالرجل ديروا لنا صابون القناة الله يرحم الوالدين.
Forced back. But importantly, retains possession. Another of those long crossfield passes. Abdullah Madkour can't get past the diminutive number 10 from Mario Phillips for Jamaica. Look at that. Just look at that. It's almost like training ground stuff at times. They're at the training ground and the football at times by the Moroccans, especially in the early stages of the second half, look like training ground stuff. The Jamaicans are in possession for a minute, if that long, and then the Moroccans take it back. Again, both teams are well below the quality that they can produce in terms of personnel, because it's outside the FIFA window. Captain Mariappa and Faith Beyond McCarthy has gone across to have a look at the Cassia Chum, or is it Howell? Howell it is. It's Malik Howell. Garrett Gordon's first stint in charge of a national senior team, full out. The last time the Jamaicans were in Europe, they were beaten 6-0 by a selection from Catalonia in Spain. But they've since gone on to take over group leadership of their CONCACAF Nations League with Mexico and Suriname. So they've got one game to go. That game is against Mexico. That will come sometime next year. So the Jamaicans are about to make their first substitution. They're taking out Hassan Chang. He's going to be replaced by a player, number 21, Trayvon Reed, who had a fabulous season in the local championship in Jamaica. In fact, he was at the heart of everything good for Harborview and eventually led them to the national championship title. Trayvon Reed, a player with tremendous ability, tremendous skill, and a very good platform here in Europe to impress whoever on the continent happens to see this. order to come against Qatar. So it's actually Malik Howell who's been taken off. Well, Kosachuk has been substituted, but Malik Howell is taken off because he suffered that injury, and his place is going to be taken by Shamar Dyer. So 2 substitutions by Jamaica, one of them forced, just like Morocco. Evans giving the Moroccan defense to run around and got a good cross in the end. Fletcher looking to get on to the end of that one. So Dyer, one of those players from the roster. Harvey as well. Malik Howell is still being attended to by the Jamaican medical personnel. The game continues with Adrian Mariappa and Richard King trying to get Jamaica going. A throw-in. Carden Thomas, he's done yeoman work for Waterhouse. King. Dyer all over the Moroccan player. That's really Thomas. Dyer. Now King. Trying to play out from the back, Jamaica. On full circle. Phillips. Sold his teammates short on that occasion. King has hardly put a foot wrong today. Easy picking is there for Amal Knight. Jamaica using 2 of their substitutes already, one of them forced. Morocco blinking just once. That too was a forced change. Abdelakasal had to be taken off after suffering an injury midway the first half. Thomas just sitting on the silver surface. Surprised I'm not seeing a lot more players slipping because the field is not only wet, but there have been patches of grass that they had to work on during their halftime break. And I'm sure you'll have seen on one occasion where goalkeeper Amal Knight just easily picked out a patch himself and replaced it. As the players move along the field, you can see it. But nothing unusual in Europe, where the fields can literally be taken up, shipped into an enclosed area, protection from the sun. Morocco getting ready to make 2 more substitutions.
الوالد الله يخلي لكم عزيز
This is Mohammed Remat down. So the substitutions will be made shortly. And then coming on is Hamza El Modini, number 18. And we know for sure it's Modini. And he's coming on for Remat. Mohammed Rabi Remat. That's Modini. And on also is Marani Ahoudi. Bringing the changes Morocco. Rita Slim is also on, so 3 substitutions made there to go along with one for Andelak Sal. So 4 substitutions so far. The Moroccans, Jamaica so far 2. 2 Harborview players on. Reed and Dar. But it's Morocco on the hour mark with possession and with the lead. That's Slim. It's on for Azrida. Free kick here by the Moroccans. Jamaica making another substitution. This is their 3rd substitution, bringing on Kimani Campbell. Facing it with Ricardo Thomas, taking off Ricardo Thomas. And Kimani Campbell will be on shortly. Just holding on to the substitution. Sails over the crossbar. And now the substitution can be effective. Over 123 playing for Jamaica. Naji, the ball just running under his foot. He's going to throw to Jamaica. So Kimani Alexander Campbell. Waterhouse. He's got just under 30 minutes to show what he can do. 24-year-old.
نهري سير اطلع هدودي.
Free kick won by the Atlas Lions. So now the Knights never short in a word, trying to organize his defensive setup as Jadi gets ready to strike this one. He floats it, it's high across the goal. There was a whistle on the play. that went up, he was offside. He wouldn't have counted. Still from the Moroccan goalkeeper. But no worries in the end. As if the defender Sif was there to bail him out. Here he's again called upon. This time with a much better clearance. So wherever you are watching this game, welcome once again. Watching Flow Sports. Corner. They ended the first half with 9 corners, the Moroccans, and they're building on that. Offensively, they've been out of sight. The Jamaicans just can't live with them offensively. Possession percentage for the ball on the first half at the end was 6-6 to Morocco. High ball, very comfortable in the end for Amal Knight, who sprints away, looking for options. Referee Strutten spotted that. He's having a chat there with the Moroccan number 18, Hamzal Boutini, who just came onto the field to say, come on, watch yourself. Just trying to prevent, in fact he did prevent Amal Knight from making a quick start to Jamaica's latest attack. Still, the Jamaicans are yet to register a shot on goal. We're in 66 minutes in this game. Not so sure the Jamaica game against Qatar on Friday will be behind closed doors, because what we're here coming out of the Qatar camp, well, at least what we've heard from the agent representing the JFF, Winston Clark, he said the Qatar team wants to train and prepare out of the view of the public. Get a chance for Morocco. Really, that was an opportunity. Wasn't taken, but Ahmed Amoudani had an opportunity to get a second there. He sold Fabian McCarthy. Well, just one body move and McCarthy was sliding across the face of his goal. Look at this move there from Amoudani. So as I was saying, I'm not sure if the game between Qatar and Jamaica will be played behind closed doors, because we heard in a clip from the Jamaican agent that Qatar want to prepare out of the view of the public, hence their game against Morocco that ended 2-2 was played behind closed doors. So let's see what will happen on Friday when Jamaica close their campaign. Or even before that, let's see what Ghana, if their game against Qatar, will be behind closed door. Amal Knight! As he injured himself, he's trying to have a moment. That one came to him very, very quickly. And he stuck out a telescopic left hand. And the follow-up wasn't clean. But that's again. It looks like a regulation save, but it isn't, you know. The ball came over at pace, actually didn't touch the ball. It came off the face of the goal. Giving him more credit than he deserves. Here they come again, Morocco, though. I could have sworn the goalkeeper touched the football. No, he didn't. It beat him for pace and came back off the face of the goal. Jamaica coming very, very close there to conceding a second. Here's Kimani Campbell. Came onto the park just about 4 or 5 minutes ago. Referee Manuel shooting Ruger. Amal Knight might have injured himself. Let's have another look at it. Did this come off the face of the goal or did the goalkeeper touch it? No. Time around. Touched it. So he could have injured himself though. Right there. Yeah, right there. He fell awkwardly on his right foot. And you can see the ankle sort of. And that was where he picked up the injury. Adrian Mariappa, the captain of the day, and Coach Merencourt trying to settle the players down. I'm sure they're telling them, listen, we're putting that have not 30. It's a pinpoint accurate cross. And the bench showing its appreciation. And he's thanking his teammate for that cross. It was a sad who made the cross before he had to go off, suffering from an injury. That's the goal scorer. He got a second goal in a short time ago, about 5 minutes ago. Amal Knight seems to be okay now, but he fell awkwardly on that right foot. When he landed after his attempt at saving that. Jordan Fletcher was the target that time. Didn't quite get to him. Jamaican starting the attack all over again. McCarthy. This is Ramon Howell. Evans pushed in the back. Referee Stutenberger says nothing wrong with that. Moroccans keep possession. Force back. Fletcher. Dizzy. Campbell. Phillips. There's Mariappa. McCarthy. Jamaican sharing the football. Pass to the outside of the right knee there. Killing Jordan Fletcher. Heavily policed. Not been given an inch. Out of Moroccan defense. Sloppy play there from Adrian and Mariappa. There should be a penalty. And it is a penalty. Adrian Mariappa, he was slow to react. And he had no choice but to bring the player down because he was in on goal. And pulled the player down. And guess who he pulled down? The man who scored the only goal of the game and he had so far. Because Moroccans now looking to increase their lead. And should they score here, the game will be put to bed without question. Mohamed Nahizri, and he kicks it under the goalkeeper. And Morocco, they've increased their lead on minute 73, and that should be that. There's good value for their dominance. They've really taken this Jamaican team to task. There have been moments when the Jamaicans have kept possession and look as if they've mean business, but by and large, it's the Atlas Lions who've dominated possession. They've dominated the score sheet, and they're good value for their 2-0 lead. It's Morocco 2, and that was what brought about the penalty. A pass came over. Adrian Mariappa was a step or two slow. Couldn't keep pace with Harun Nadi. And he had no choice but to bring the Moroccan player down. And the resulting penalty buried there by Mohamed Nahiri. Morocco 2, Jamaica 0. And 2 more substitutes. is on. Morocco, utterly dominant in this game, leading Jamaica by 2 goals to 0. Of course, the Jamaicans are not even quite in their preseason just yet. It's a largely local-based contingent that's here in Vienna, and they ended the national season less than 2 months ago. And here they are making another substitution, the Jamaicans. Howell is off. Ramon Howell. Coach Gordon also wants to give many players in the national team a chance to sort of get their feet wet in the international arena. So Halloween Harvey's on. Senator Sure, we understand that the Jamaicans could be heading up for an international friendly against Argentina in the USA on September 27th. That bit of information to be sure that it is right.
الدراري ما تنساوش تابوناو في القناة الله يرحمكم والديكم. شكرا بزاف.
Trophy. Wow, swing there from Asif. Here they come again to Morocco. Clever bit of play there. That was a good bit of improvisation. He spotted Knight off his line and decided to go for it. Almost similar to what Gabriel Jesus did for Arsenal in their game at the weekend. Jesus was inside the 18-yard area, a lot closer. But the sort of improvisation we saw there was similar to that which we saw from the Arsenal and Brazil player. That was from Da'am in a party. Just came onto the field. Here is Jordan Fletcher favoring his right foot. He's hobbing after that latest attempt. Oh, the second shot received from a Jamaican. That's still off target. So we get to register a shot on target in this game, Jamaica. Okay. Here's Fletcher again. Jamaica looking for what at this time would look like a consolation. Still not managing to get the ball into the area. King. Very steady football player is Richard King. Can't see how impressed I am with this player. Not just from this game, but he's really stringing a number of good performances for Jamaica together. And you just can't see him staying in the local leagues in Jamaica for much longer with these sort of performances and with this sort of quality that he possesses. There's a chance for a 3. Ball falling over. Finally, it looked as if they were going to increase the lead to 3 just seconds before they eventually did. Morocco, comfortably in the end. Rita Slim, who came onto the field as a second-half substitute, has given the Atlas Lions a very comfortable, not only lead, but a very comfortable victory in this game. They're heading to the World Cup, and they want to try out as many players as possible. Did Jadi impede the vision there of goalkeeper Knight? Did he? But then he wasn't in an offside position, so it wouldn't matter anyway. But Morocco good value for the 3-0 lead. And sure, it's going to be a very good victory in the end. Jordan Fletcher has been substituted. And Fodder, they call him from Harborview, Colorado Murray, is on. And latest substitution, we'll see Nicole Christian coming in for Mario Phillips. Into the final 10 minutes of this friendly game. It is part of the Austrian Trophy series hosted by Qatar here in Vienna. The yellow card for Fodder, Colorado Murray. He's been on the field for what? Less than a minute? And he's into the referee's notebook already. Let's see what he did. Yeah. He left with the elbow and he left it in the face of the player. So playing out the last 8 or so minutes in this game. I'm sure the Jamaicans are going to find Qatar as tough, if not tougher, than Morocco. Here they come again, looking for a fourth. Here they come again, Morocco. Attack broken up there by Colorado Murray. Adil Taif.
الدراري بالرجولة دابا 995 مشترك وصلوها غير الان باش ما يبقاش يقطع عنا البث. ونوعدكم الماتش الجاي غادي يكون HD على حسابي. بالرجولة الدراري.
What looks like a very nice flowing build up from the Moroccans. Jamaicans breathing a sigh of relief as we enter in minute number 84. Coach Murray Gordon was talking about fitness level of the Jamaican team.
980 الدراري تحية الرجال وصلوا ل 1000. الماتش الجاي ان شاء الله ما يتقطعش.
Less than 2 months removed from their championships, and that's for the players who went to the
982
final
صحة الرجال.
or in the playoffs. He's using these games to sort of get them to some level of fitness. They've still got another game to go against Qatar, so they've got a week to prepare for that one. Not quite a week, 3 days. And then a number of these players will be back full in pre-season mode. The league in Jamaica set to kick off October 23.
ما بقى والو الدراري 989 11 واحد نكملوا 1000 وديك ما يبقاش يتقطع الماتش الجاي ان شاء الله على القناة HD على
Trying to
حساب.
salvage something from this game, Jamaica. Game has already been lost. But a goal or two would do their confidence a world of good going into Friday against Qatar. Here they are on the ball, the Jamaicans. Not helping themselves though. here at the moment. Both teams trying to gain control of the football. Show the Moroccans and their coach. Holding. Really happy with what they've seen here tonight. Considering they still got a number of their top players. What is the process they're building?
بقاو جوج 998 الدراري.
Very good, valuable experience this is for some of the Jamaican players, well, a majority of them. They say they are largely local based and don't get an opportunity to play in games like these very often. And it's credit to the federation that they've managed to give these players a chance. But the Moroccans looking for four. What a save from Amal Knight. He watched it right the way through the ball. A shot came in from just on top of the D. And Amal Knight was more than equal to the task. A zipping shot. And the Harbour View custodian tipped it over. And the resulting corner.
تحية الرجال لكم كاملين الدراري.
The whistle came before.
البث ان شاء الله ما يبقاش يتقطع. ان شاء الله الماتش الجاي غيكون اتش دي. اي مباراة ان شاء الله. تحية الرجال بزاف. الله يخلي لكم ما عز عليكم.
There's no crowd in the stadium here, so you can hear almost every word that the players are saying on the field. It reminds me of when football resumed after COVID-19, especially in the English Premier League. You could hear everything. And it's an empty training facility. Forward, Murray not managing to keep his balance. Conditions, on the foot conditions, very, very heavy. Until the player runs off and a bit of grass to accompany lashed to the bottom of his boots. Shouting instructions. Just about 2 minutes to go plus added time. Can the Jamaicans conjure up something here? Trayvon Reed. He's one of the outstanding players in the local league in Jamaica. Just passed. It was really, really brilliant for Harbour View. Nice movement here from Jamaica. Fenton Evans stretching. Might have injured himself. Ball was getting away from him and he stretched for it. Right here. And his right foot got stuck in this poor surface. But it has gotten poorer. Suffering from cramps. Might need a little bit more than just attention from Colorado Murray, who was summoned the Jamaican medical people onto the field. Don't see the referee do it, but then again, the referee's out of form or vision. Evans is a Jamaican player down injured. This coach Merritt Gordon. Very successful at the schoolboy level here in Jamaica. In fact, he has the Costa Cup winners trophy at his school in Jamaica. For those of you who are familiar with the schoolboy football here in Jamaica, coaches a school in the rural parts called Paseo, where the defending rural champions in school, Lennon High School. Fairly decent schoolboy record. Had a brush with Cumberland in the Premier League for maybe a few weeks, probably a little more than that. But outside of that, not a great deal of brushes with senior people. He's overseeing this tournament. 1 minute of added time, and we're on that minute of added time. And referee Stoltenberger says that's it. Morocco easily brushing aside Jamaica. 3-0. They're World Cup bound, and their preparation is upwards and onwards. A comfortable victory in the end. Much easier than they had it against Qatar on Friday when they played out a 2-2 draw. But tonight, the Jamaicans were simply no match for them. And it could have been more. But 3-0 is a comfortable victory in any language. And the Atlas Lions.
الدراري بصحتنا 3-0. الدراري نشوفكم في الماتش الجاي ان شاء الله يكون اتش على حساب. السلام عليكم وشكرا كاع الناس اللي داروا لنا لايك، الله يرحم لكم الوالدين.